Hello and welcome to Lesson 2, Complete Sentences. You gotta have a subject, you gotta have a verb. A complete sentence has a subject and a predicate that work together to make a complete thought. Bobby smiled until he thought his face would crack. The subject here, the person that the sentence is about, or the thing, that's Bobby. And a predicate, that means everything after the subject. So everything after the subject. What did Bobby do? He smiled until he thought his face would crack. You could just say Bobby smiled, and that's a complete sentence because you have a subject and you have a verb. It's an action. A sentence fragment fails to be a sentence in the sense that it cannot stand. It cannot stand by itself. Oh, it fell. Sentence fragments may locate something in time and place, but lack that subject-verb relationship. Remember, you got to have something doing something. Last Saturday after the ball game at the ice cream shop. Okay, what about it? That's not a sentence.
Delicious.
Sentence fragments may describe something, but have no subject-verb relationship. Shooting just before the buzzer rang and hoping to score the winning point. I feel like there should be more here. But there's not, so it's just a sentence fragment. Sentence fragments may have most of the makings of a sentence, but still be missing an important part of a verb string, meaning there's got to be an action going on. Some of the girls going together to the mall. Okay, what are they doing? Sentence fragments may have a subject-verb relationship, but they still can't stand by themselves. Even though she was the prettiest girl and had a great talent presentation, so what? What's next? We're left wanting something more. It's not a complete sentence. On the flip side to that, a run-on sentence, sometimes called a fused sentence, has at least two parts, either one of which can stand by itself, but the two parts have been connected together with one or two words instead of becoming two sentences. The run-on could be corrected with a semicolon. We know what a semicolon is. Remember, the length of a sentence really has nothing to do with whether a sentence is a run-on or not. Even a very short sentence can be a run-on. The books are heavy, don't carry them. We got to split that in half. The books are heavy, don't carry them. You could also fix that by putting a semicolon here, meaning it's kind of a comma, kind of a period. Two like ideas, they go together, but they do need to be separate. When two clauses are connected by only a comma, they're a run-on sentence, and that's a comma splice. We don't like that. The books are heavy, don't carry them.
Oh, what do you have to go and do that for?
You need to make that a semicolon. This is a complete idea. This is a complete idea. You can't separate a complete idea with just a comma. That's a comma splice. When an independent clause gives an order or directive based on what was said in the prior independent clause, that is something that'll cause a run-on sentence. A directive is when you're telling someone to do something. An independent clause is a sentence that can stand alone. The game is going to be very close. You have to play your best.
Uh-oh.
Well, the game is going to be very close. That's a complete idea. You have to play your best. That's a complete idea. We need to either make these two totally separate sentences or we need to separate it with a semicolon. Run-on sentences happen when two clauses or sentences are connected by words such as however, moreover, or nevertheless. Mother packed my lunch today, however, she forgot to put in my dessert. Mother packed my lunch today. That's a full sentence. Period. However, comma, she forgot to put in my dessert. It's a separate idea.
Impressive.
All right, you ready for a drill? Is it a complete sentence, a run-on, or a fragment? We're going to read each of the following, and we're not going to click. I'm just going to circle it for you. Walking through the dark forest. That's just an action. There's no subject. That's a fragment. Bob was running in the yard. Subject, predicate. He's doing something. Complete sentence. This is my first ball game, but I think we will win. This is my first ball game, comma, but I think we will win. So that was a run-on. It needed to be corrected with some punctuation. All of the other girls at the mall are doing what? That's a fragment. I have walked to school every day. Subject, predicate, complete sentence. My arm hurts a little. My arm hurts. How much? It hurts a little. That's a complete sentence. Something is doing something or is in a state of something. A big crowd of people have arrived. A big crowd of people. Someone, what are they doing? Oh, they have arrived. Complete sentence. Mother washed the clothes and she waxed the floor. I'm going to go with run-on. Mother washed the clothes. She waxed the floor. Those are two independent clauses. We can't just connect it with the word and. We need a comma. What a day for a party. It's a day for a party. Well, we have a subject and a predicate. There's an idea here and it's being completed. It's a complete sentence. Even though it was late and very dark, even though it was late and very dark, what? That's a fragment. You're setting up something, but you didn't finish it. The babies are crying and they are sleepy. The babies are crying. That's a full idea. They are sleepy. That's a full idea. You can't connect two independent clauses with the word and. You got to have a comma there. Run on. All right, it's your turn. You're going to answer the questions below the video. Good luck.